Shalom, call Loyam Wahawad La Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rakah HaKodash. Double honor be unto the head elders, the apostles and bishops, a great millstone, and shalom to you Akim out there in like mind who push this word in sincerity and in truth. Welcome to another installment of Psalms of the Day, where we glean wisdom, knowledge, understanding, even prophecy, as well as history, might I add, all right, through the Psalms. All right, and this is Psalms 34th chapter, which is a very spiritual, heavy Psalms, just like the rest of all of the other Psalms. But Lord willing, I'll be focusing on two verses as I read this chapter. So this is Psalms 34 and 1. And the title is The Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, a provider and deliverer. Okay, as we read, it says a psalm of David when he changed his behavior before Abimelech, who drove him away and he departed. Now you could go into this history in the first or second book of Samuel, not too sure of the exact book. But also, I believe, is also some remnants of this story in First and Second Chronicles as well. As you can read on the side in the NLT, it tells you how he pretended to be insane in front of Abimelech, which was a wise thing that he did. All right. It says, I will bless Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. You know, that's why you hear us always giving praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, first and foremost, before we do anything. My soul shall make her boast in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. The humble shall hear thereof and be glad. O magnify Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai with me, and let us exalt his name together. I sought Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and he heard me, and delivered me from all my fears. And this is what we're expecting. You know, the Lord said in the book of Jeremiah to give us an expected end. All right, and we're at the end of Esau's world. And with the end of Esau's world comes all kinds of tribulation, calamity, and hell that he said he's going to save his elect from. So we look forward to scriptures like this. They looked unto him and were lightened, and their faces were not ashamed. This poor man cried, and Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai heard him and saved him out of all his troubles. That's right. These are scriptures that we want to be a part of. The angel, verse 7, highlighted verse. The angel of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai encampeth round about them that fear him, and delivereth them. That's right. So the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is going to be encamping around about them that is faithful to him, you know, and hence means that they fear him when all these calamities come. Oh, taste and see that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is good. Blessed is the man that trusteth in him. Oh, fear Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, you his saints. Who's the saints? All right. You go to the 147th chapter and the 149th chapter of the Psalms. It says Israel. And you go to the 50th chapter, the 5th verse as well. The only nation that made a covenant with the Lord by sacrifice was the Israelites. For there is no want to them that fear him. The young lions do lack and suffer hunger, but they that seek Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai shall not want any good thing. Come, you children, hearken unto me. I will teach you the fear of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. What man is he that desireth life and loveth many days, that he may see good? A wise man? That's the answer to that. Keep thy tongue from evil and thy lips from speaking guile. That's another heavy verse. All right, because this is something that the elder apostle Gabar just went into not too long ago, just yesterday on his live, We don't speak guile here. Everything that comes out of our mouths is according to the scriptures as it is written, man. We don't go by our own opinions and our thoughts. We keep it strictly about the scriptures. Hence, making us with no guile. Depart from evil and do good. Seek peace and pursue it. The eyes of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai are upon the righteous, and his ears are open unto their cry. The face of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is against them that do evil, to cut off the remembrance of them from the earth. And that's dealing with the so-called white man. That's going to be Esau Edom, man. The righteous cry, and Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai heareth, and delivereth them out of all their troubles. That's right. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is nigh unto them that are broken, of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. You see? That's what the elect is going to exhibit. A broken heart and a contrite spirit. Knowing that they need Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Alright? You know, not having the attitude that they got it, man. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai delivereth him out of them all. Another highlighted verse that I wanted to expound on through the Spirit. He keepeth all his bones, not one of them is broken. Meaning, like Yahweh Shai said in the parable of the elect are in his hand, and none can pluck them out of his hand. All right. And it's also another fold. It's twofold, because this happened literally to Yahweh Shai, where he was beaten really bad, but the Lord didn't allow any of his bones to be broken. But this is dealing in a manifold way with the elect. He keepeth all his bones, because the scriptures speak about bone unto my bone, flesh unto my flesh. You know, those that are, close to Yahweh Shai in the spirit, the Lord is not going to forsake. He's not going to, allow them to be broken. In other words, be plucked out of his hand. Evil shall slay the wicked, see? And they that hate righteousness shall be desolate, see? And that's the damn devil. That's the so-called white man. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai redeemeth the soul of his servants, and none of them that trust in him shall be desolate. That's right. So this has been Psalms, the 34th chapter. Lord willing, you are edified. All right. Giving all praises to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai B'Shem Rakak Wadash. Till next time. Shalom.